Welcome back to Donkey Island.
Return to Donkey Island!
Is that part 2?
Return to Donkey Island?
Yeah.
And the first one is you go to Donkey Island.
Yes. Quest for Donkey Island?
Yeah, there's Quest for Donkey Island,
Okay.
and then there's Return to Donkey Island,
Okay.
and then there's Revenge of Donkey Island.
Yeah, okay.
Or there's, I don't know, The Fall of Donkey Island.
Okay, yeah.
That's your three-parter.
I think everybody agrees that Return is the best.
Yeah, I mean, you
best
know,
one.
your middle chapter. It's
Yeah.
where, you know, the donkeys learn how to use the weaponry, and
The
you have the
darkest-
training montage,
The darkest of circumstances for the donkeys at the end.
the fallen hero. Yeah, no, it's
The legendary foretold donkey returns.
This is CastleStorm.
Yeah, it is.
For Xbox Live Arcade. This came out this week. Brad's just going to rock out on these menus.
Yep.
This is a game, once Brad starts playing this, there will be far too many things happening at once
So I guess,
to really articulate what's going on.
So this is sort of like Tower Defense meets Angry Birds, which
Sure.
is way better than it sounds like.
So you've got just two castles squaring off with each other.
Like
and
sending waves of dudes at each other.
You've
and
got
then-
your trebuchet or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Your catapult that you're flinging stuff at the enemy castle, trying to knock it down. But then there's also waves of dudes coming out, and you can send out waves of dudes, and you have like a hero that you can. It's awesome.
It's a lot to take in. It is actually really cool.
And then you're at a point where you're also building or like repairing castle parts.
I am. Well, they have a bunch of preset castles. I'll just go through all this stuff. I'm equipping my stuff here.
These are your projectiles. These are the different kinds of things
so
that you can fling, and you've got a. You can see you've got a cooldown timer and a damage rating for each of these.
So I just
and
got
they've
a
also
bunch
got discrete levels that you're upgrading between matches.
I know it's so much stuff. I'm gonna.
So you can only select. You see, he's got down there in the lower left. He's got this. He can have up to 5 of these projectile types, and that's true for each of these categories. So he's got projectiles, spells. He's got the kinds of dudes, and then he's got the castle bits.
This is really intriguing. This potion will convert one of the enemies to my side. And there are some bruiser enemies at the point I'm at in the game. So
Yeah,
I think
if
I'm gonna
you time that right.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
So what do we got? You're using the
I've got a single arrow
javelin.
just because you can shoot it fast.
You don't like the triple?
I do. It just takes time to recharge. I want something that I can just hammer on the button and always have it ready.
I don't put a lot of stock in the little spiky thing.
It's good against the heavier enemies. If you aim it right, you can take out some of the big guys in one shot.
Yeah. It's no good for the walls.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot to the walls. Well, since you put it that way, I'm tempted to trade it for the sheep. Maybe I'll try the sheep. Because the sheep... Yeah.
He's got the
let's try the sheep.
second charge, right? He's got he's flying along and then you hit it.
Because you're right, that spike ball does nothing to their castle. So I've still only got my 3 spells here, so I'll stick with those.
You've got 5 dude types.
Yeah, I got all my dudes here. Although, so I just got 1 new room. Which is, what is that?
Prison.
A prison. Oh, that's right. So if I equip that...
enemies left alive at the end of the battle.
So equipping new rooms, it's a little confusing. If you go to my castle, they usually have a preset that just has all the rooms that you have equipped. So that's this one. So like you can see, if I scroll back, like... they don't explain that very well, but basically every time you get a new room, you should just go into my castle and find the next preset that has all the rooms equipped. But I'll show off the editor after this mission. Because you can put your own castle together and lay out the rooms like you want, which actually has more strategic application than you might think.
Wait, I didn't see the objectives. Just destroy.
At this point in the game, I'm in full-on just play the game mode. You know, they do spend a lot of time on like fight these guys without your ballista, or like a bunch of kind of limited objectives that don't take all the mechanics into account.
And here we're starting with a really strong fart joke.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, the rich CastleStorm fiction is something to behold. It's true.
This is what happens when you drink the water at Donkey Island.
Yep. Don't never drink downstream from the donkeys. Oh great. Wait. Does that mean I get no troops on this mission? Oh, that sucks. so they are
all that setup.
That sucks. They are constraining.
Werewolves.
They still are constraining a lot of the mechanics. So I can aim my ballista manually and shoot the stuff, and you can see all the items or the abilities cooling down there at the bottom. Uh-oh, they've got a guy buffing their dudes.
So it's just better attack, better...
Yeah, I don't know exactly what effect that little aura has, but it's obviously doing something. Are they? Oh, they're shooting me. This is a real bummer that I can't make my own troops on this one.
Alright, but you can still start Gareth.
I can certainly spawn Gareth in here and just go ham on these guys. Stop biting my door.
Hey man, if you can find a girl that'll bite your door, hang on to her.
That's a keeper.
It's rare that they're up for that.
Whoa! She's riding a bear.
I was gonna say, that seems like a thing that you'd want to use your capture spell on.
I wonder if that's actually, oh, you know what, that's an item. Oh, I do have it. I wonder if, well, she's pretty low on health, but who cares? And I wonder if I could use that on anybody.
Nope.
Wait, what just happened?
The castle fell on her and it killed her!
Oh my god.
That was awesome!
This is going poorly. I'm really, oh, it didn't actually get used. I'm really bummed out that we can't be making our own troops here.
Well, just focus on killing their castle.
Yeah, let's just get through this as fast as I can.
Because he's throwing hammers at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to push these guys back a little bit. Why did that just go through that guy? Maybe I should just kind of start wailing on the...
I was going to say, this is not a game you're going to win through just defense.
You're right. So, I like these, because this is straight up Angry Birds, where you shoot it, and then you hit a button to make it split, which is always good.
Alright, so now that you're charging up, now is when you should be...
Boom. Eagle's really good.
Worrying about your gate here.
Yeah. Whoop. I should have probably aimed that. Yeah, this is going horribly. All my stuff. It's cooling down.
Can you bring Gareth back yet?
Yep, he's up. Also, right. I can
use
actually,
that.
Is my potion up yet? No, not even close. Because...
Oh, they got in and now they have your flag. I didn't even finish her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Gareth it up.
Yep.
Let me time it right when she's coming through. Alright. Oh, this is going horribly. Oh my god. You get stun locked by every attack. It's kind of annoying. There's a lot of wind up on the attacks.
He's also shooting at you with everything he's got.
I know.
So.
I thought, yes.
You're not going to win this.
Probably not. Did they get the flag?
Yeah, they have the flag.
Again. Alright, let me see if I can...
I mean, their flag's like right there.
Wait, hang on. Get him! Yes!
Oh, and he's dead.
That's kind of a clutch maneuver. Oh. Oh, wait, so somebody else got it and just walked it to 5 feet? Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well...
He was right there. That was pretty good timing. Let's see, can we do another mission where you actually have dudes?
The one before this, yeah, you have the full mechanics. I didn't expect
I see we've got, star ratings and stuff, so, like, any... Do you feel much particularly compelled to revisit?
Maybe.
But you've got this bonus objective, finish the mission in 2:30. Like, that's a challenge. You finished this in 5 before.
There are some reasons to go back and do stuff. I mean, you have, like you can see, difficulty. I think to get more stars, I would just have to up the difficulty on that level. So it's not like... It's like you have a low ceiling of stars if you're on normal. Yeah, I'll play this one. I can probably blast through it since I've got my dudes. In fact, so I just got paladins, which are kind of the heavier infantry.
I was gonna say you can, now roll back, do previous missions with more stuff, right?
Yeah. So I've got food building up in the lower left there.
Right.
This is what you use to make your guys. Pop out
paladin. And how do you feel about the?
I'm here, ready to fight.
The controller interface with you like tapping the button to bring up the menu and then LB/RB to.
Yeah, once you know what to do, I mean, I just hit X to go to the troops, and then basically just hit X again on a guy to spawn them. It's really...
Also worth noting that you can hit your own dudes with your projectile.
Definitely.
All right, let's take down this castle!
Yep. Oh. So yeah, obviously the Angry Birds comparison should be pretty self-explanatory.
But it's like it's the fact that it's not just Angry Birds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. There's a lot more to it than that. Clearly.
Like that's to me the thing that really makes it work.
So the thing I have found to be very effective is popping out a bunch of paladins and then a healer or two behind them.
Oh sure, because they're going to get slowed down just attacking and.
So if I can, in fact, let's see if I can also turn one of these guys.
Great.
Yeah, so I've got this super dense meat shield going through here, and
All right, more rocks, more castle killing. That's really my favorite part.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the satisfaction.
Yep.
Like, say what you will about the you know, the popularity level of Angry Birds. There is a undeniable satisfaction to like just throwing stuff at buildings and watching them pop.
Just watching it crumble, you know, watching the physics kick in.
But what's beautiful is like it's that satisfying crunch without then the weird meticulous trial and error that Angry Birds ultimately demands.
Right, because if you miss, it's not the end of the world. You've got more where that came from.
Right, it's just like, okay, I screwed that up. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just, you know, spawn more troops and
there's plenty of other stuff to occupy yourself with. You know, I'm casting my spells here. I'm gonna heal this guy.
More rocks, more rocks.
Make some more dudes here. Just get them going. Because you know, if your food tops out.
So you maxed at 100 food, right?
So or you
have more?
I did, but then I got a pantry for my castle, which gives you a little bit extra food. Also makes food build up faster.
I think you should split those earlier.
Yeah, you might be right. Although I found if you can get it in there right, like that whole tower will just come collapsing down.
No, I don't know how it's still standing, frankly.
If you get it in there right. Another healer going here.
I just want to play this.
I hit my cap.
I just want to play this.
I know it's surprisingly
you playing
fun.
this is just like yes.
Now that I've gotten to the point in the campaign where like most of the mechanics are opened up and I've got most of the items.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Let's watch.
Oh, it's coming.
Come on.
Oh. See if I can angle that in there just right.
Is this the sheep?
All right.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
There it is. Yes.
Oh,
it's so good. And then, you know, the specific rooms in the castle correspond to the types of units they can make. So, you know, when you take out one of those rooms, they can't make that type of unit anymore.
No, they're at your gates.
Hello.
Enemies at the gates.
Yep.
I answer the call. My sword is yours. I answer the call. I will tend the wounded. Also they.
All right.
We're here. We're at the end game.
Yep. Almost there. Boosh. All right.
Victory!
Yep. Yeah, it's way more fun than I expected. Just like you hear the kind of the basic pitch of tower defense and Angry Birds. Those are two things that are pretty widely maligned, you know. But they mix really well.
They do. Well, they are mixed well.
Yeah, yeah. In this case, at least. Yeah.
Absolutely. Zen Studios, the pinball people.
I know. Yeah, this is the pinball effects guys.
Doing, I'd say, a hell of a job with this. So this mission you're on, how many deep into the campaign would you say this is? They don't really give you a sense. They don't let you scroll past.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
So each of these are missions within these kind of different areas.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't keep going to see how much longer the campaign is, but you know, it's getting up to be sort of 4 or 5 missions per at this point.
Sure.
So it seems like there's a lot of meat in there. I mean, it's got you can do just straight up skirmish missions against AI. There's these survival modes. There's online and local multiplayer,
which also has the survival modes in them.
Yeah. So like you can do the same survival and stuff.
So survival and hero survival is where you're just the dude, right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
And then survival is just kind of waves of guys.
But there's no castle on the other side. It's just enemies keep coming and you've got to deal.
I don't know if I'm ready to play the Norse. I don't know their stuff as well.
So their stuff is actually different.
They actually have different abilities.
And you also, like, there's levels to everything.
Yep.
So if you've been investing in Kingdom, which you would anyway, because the campaign has you playing as the Kingdom.
Right.
So
I wonder what I've got equipped here.
I feel like the Norse stuff, as cool as it is, like that's something you're not going to start messing with until you're kind of deep into this.
Right. I'm still a little confused how the online stuff works because, like, I've upgraded some of these guys in my campaign, but here they're all back to level 1. So I don't know if you have a separate rank for multiplayer or how that works.
Because you also started out with a bunch of money here.
Yeah, when we did this on TNT yesterday, we had like 20,000 to begin with.
So you obviously used that, but then you're gaining. Yeah. I think it's got to be what it is. It's got to be there's a separate.
I think it is all just totally discrete. But yeah, you get everything here. I mean, this is all there is in the game. So you set up your stuff, I guess.
So your castle, you said we were going to look at the castle editor.
Yeah, let's blast through this match since we got a guy waiting here. Is that a good lineup? What do we got here? Paladins. Yeah, sure, that looks good.
You can't select it.
I think that's what I've got equipped. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's fight this guy.
Are we getting into an online match
Yeah,
here?
yeah, he's waiting. We're ready to go. I've played a good bit more of this since TNT, so I've got a little bit better handle on the mechanics. He might be doing his stuff too.
And I like the look.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
it's very WoW derivative, I'd say.
Yeah, it's it's like very simplistic in terms of the detail when you zoom way in, but it works because everything's so exaggerated. They've got
Right. They go for the exaggerated proportions and everything, but I still think like a lot of really nice texture detail.
Just, yeah, it does.
There's a painterly
totally.
Appeal to the look of this game.
And it's got a perfectly smooth frame rate, so
yeah,
like I will totally take that trade.
And you're moving the camera around. It's smooth. You can zoom in, zoom out. Slick.
The aiming can be a little finicky with the analog stick. I mean, you can use the D-pad to fine-tune it, but it's still not perfect. I think this would work really well on the PC because mouse aiming for your projectiles would be fantastic.
At the same time, stuff's moving so fast.
Yeah, but yeah, if you miss a shot, it's not the end of the world typically.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, that could make the difference in a match ultimately.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just if you worry too much about the single shot. You're fussing over one shot for too long.
You kind of have to fire and forget because you do need to be like generating more troops and casting spells. Like stuff cools down so often that you need to be kind of using it as fast as possible. This guy's getting up to some high-level strategery here, or he's not at his Xbox.
Give this guy another second. Listen to this triumphant loop. All right, Brad.
Oh no!
Calling an audible on the play.
I was so excited to fight this guy.
Yeah, well, he is himself trying to figure out what's going on in all these goddamn menus. So.
Oh no! Just as I was literally about to press the B button, my thumb was moving toward it. Yeah, no,
wow.
I didn't cancel. He accepted.
Well, we're still waiting for him.
Our Xbox loads faster than his. All right. There's no countdown, no nothing. It's just, oh, look at his castle.
This guy has made.
Oh my God! You fucking dick! Wow!
Brad, you're gonna lose.
I'm so screwed. I am so screwed here. He's not even making guys.
No, he's just hammering. He's got his cooldown is so low for his ballista. Oh no, he's gonna make a giant rock golem.
This thing. Oh man, where's my potion when I need it? Oh, this is horrible. Oh my God, he shot my rock down!
Yep.
Well, I got my freeze laser. Oh, I missed.
Oh, you got him.
Okay.
You may be
really
outmatched, Brad. I'm sorry.
I think this guy has really min-maxed his way to victory in this game.
So here's one way to play the game.
I guess so.
If you want to see what high-level CastleStorm play looks like.
Dude, this is not what I was expecting.
I was figuring it was taking so long because the dude was just like, oh, first timer figuring out how the menus work. No,
Look at this. Oh, I didn't equip potion on this one. That really sucks. Oh, that
doesn't even kill him.
That does some work. Yeah.
I do like the way the Morning Stars stay around.
Yes. They bounce, they'll hit other guys and stuff. I think I'm just...
You've got sheep.
I'm straight up screwed here.
Well, let's just watch your castle fall, at least.
Man, this is really depressing. That's all he's doing. He's just shooting.
So what are these rooms that he's built?
Those don't even, I don't think those even serve a purpose. There are just like placeholder or kind of generic rooms you can put in.
Okay, so he just made a defense tower in front.
So I assume that would be fairly easy to knock down if I actually had time to... I can't even get a rock through because he's just shooting them all down. Okay, so those are easy to get through at least.
But that's still, like, that's a buffer.
But yeah, that'll take some... And when he's making these guys and they're just going to bust my gate down, I'm in some shit here. Ah, that does nothing. What is this one? I don't know what spell that is.
But he just walked in to get your...
Got in and got my flag and got out. So that is the other win condition. If you you can either get their flag and bring it back, or oh no! Oh my God! What the fuck was that?
And your castle's been destroyed.
Wow! Yeah, okay, this guy spent some time playing this game.
Dub, bravo, and well done. You've shown us how this
Jeez.
game is to be played.
I guess so.
Awesome. Let's go look at the castle editor.
Like, at the same time, I'm a little sad that he can just ignore like 90% of the functions in the game. He basically used like 2 projectile types and 1 unit and won the game.
But he had to get there.
Well, you're right, yeah.
Like, he didn't just, you know, automatically have access to the highest level stuff.
Actually, I don't know what the fastest way is to get to the castle editor. Do it here?
No, because you don't want me to, or a second player to...
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could get back into the campaign and just show you what I've got right now. I don't need every room for that. Wait, you know what? Let's at least hop into this one real quick. See how it goes. So they've got the presets, like I said, every time
Warriors
you get a room,
Hall and...
Yeah, you can go through here, and they have presets that just have all the rooms equipped as you get them. Or I can go to the editor. I think it'll just edit that preset that I had selected.
Right.
But yeah, you can straight up do what that guy did and kind of like build a giant tower here or whatever you want. You've got your little budget down there in the lower left.
Oh, number of parts that you can have in play.
I'm not sure what room that is. What is that? Okay, so you get a gold bonus out of having the treasury here, but I can like delete the treasury. In fact, like just to kind of give an idea of how he just did what he did. I can basically, here's your just sort of little, this is basically what he did. He took a bunch of these, more or less, and you could just like stack them. Oh, get in there.
Sure.
So you can do stuff like that.
But you've got your parts count there in the lower left going up, so you got to be wary of that on some level.
There's my little jail. Let's see. I assume that rooms need to be fully supported. I doubt I could have like gaps under them or whatever, but so I could take that treasury.
I don't know. Just it seems like
weird.
It's let you
I guess it'll just float. But you do want to maximize your space, of course.
Or if it'll just do I wonder if it's just letting you do that for now, and then it'll do like an integrity check. Or I wonder if when you start the game, physics take effect, and the room just drops.
Oh, that would be great. But yeah, so like this is all the rooms I have access to right now. They're all equipped here, and I could build this up some more if I wanted to.
Do that.
You want me to
make a room that's just floating.
Sticks. Oh, just.
Or just it doesn't have to be a functional room.
Oh wait, what? I could have 2 treasuries? That seems crazy.
Well, if you want to,
I guess if you want to,
that had to have been how that guy had to have some sort of castle buffs to have his projectiles launching so quickly.
I guess so. Yeah.
So
if
you focus your castle count,
that's nuts. So I wonder if that means I could.
This really seems like if you're going to play multiplayer, that getting into the castle editor and tweaking this stuff is going to be an absolute must.
I wonder if these effects stack. Like the cellar gives you more chance to attack first. I wonder if I can have multiple ones of those and get even more. I don't know. Let's see, maximum army size.
The implication, to me at least.
I don't know if this is actually going to do anything or not, but let's see what happens, I guess. So you make your castle, and then you can just save it out.
See, it's got the test mode, so... I wonder if that's where it will...
I'll hop back into this mission real quick and see how it goes.
Whether it'll test your castle's integrity.
See what happens when we jump in with this castle. Alright, so we got that one selected. Just hop in here.
Wait, did you just put a bunch into army size?
Yep.
Isn't this the mission where you don't have an army?
Yep.
So we won't really know if that worked or not.
Yeah. Well, but I just want to see if it even... Okay, so it does let you go in with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I basically just need to... All my projectiles are cooling down at the moment. Basically just need to try to clear some room here. Whoa. I can't wail on the door while there's nobody here.
There is a wolf at your gate as well.
Yeah, I know. I figure it's not doing a whole lot of damage at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that. Oops. I did not just do that. Holy crap.
I like the owl.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. Oh shit, I should have actually taken control of her instead of wasting the owl on her, but whatever. I may need to change up my lineup to get through this one.
Anyway, this is CastleStorm.
Yeah.
This is now available on Xbox Live Arcade. It's $10.
$10, yeah, it's a pretty good price. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth the value just because it's a, you know, something to be said for just combining familiar stuff in interesting ways,
Yeah,
which
totally.
seems to be the total point here in CastleStorm. But I like what I see here, Brad.
Yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
running us through it
Yeah, sure.
on Donkey Island.